Pisces. How are you guys doing? I hope you're all doing amazing. This is your reading for March 2023. Happy birthday, Pisces. This is for you second and third decan Pisces. I really feel like March is going to be really significant for you guys because we have Saturn moving from Aquarius into Pisces, and Pluto's moving from Capricorn, your 11th house, to your 12th house, Aquarius. So I do feel like, you know, you guys are going to have a lot going on behind the scenes in your mind, as well as like how the world sees you. A lot of you might be like coming out of like kind of like a cocoon period almost. It's like you've been kind of hiding yourself from the world. I get that feeling with a lot of Pisces. You know what, let me give this a shuffle real. You know, I feel like a lot of you like redefined your associations with others as well, like the groups you're with, like the people that you connect with. Like you might have dropped a lot of friends, you know, and like tried to figure yourself out again. All right, let me pull some cards for you guys. Let's see, the Knight of Swords. All right. The Ace of Wands, the Nine of Wands, the Seven of Swords, the Moon, and the Two of Wands. I do not read reversals. Sorry, guys. These can go either way, but I'm not a big reversals person with the cards. All right. Let's see. All right, so with that Knight of Swords, yeah, I feel like a lot of you are going to be like showing back up in, like, it's like you're not hiding anymore. Like you're showing up, you're showing the world who you are again, and like what you've done with yourself for the last, like, what, decade, you know, 5 years, 10 years, what is it? You know, the Ace of Wands. I feel like a lot of you are going to have the courage, like, and you're going to feel like pretty confident in yourselves to go towards something new, like something that you've been working on in the background, behind the scenes. Like I said, I feel like a lot of you guys have had a lot going on behind the scenes. I also have the Seven of Swords. I do feel like you guys have a more healthy set of boundaries that you've set for yourself and for the people that could potentially come into your life. So I feel like that's not something that you have to worry about as much anymore, just because you have a stronger frame. I have the Nine of Wands. Well, it's more of like a protective energy that I'm feeling. Like you're more protective over yourself. You're more protective over your energy. All right, let's see what the Moon. I feel like this is very significantly emotional for you guys, like coming out from like behind the scenes. This is a big move for you guys, and there's a lot of emotion wrapped around it, and you might feel a little emotional, you know. I also have the Two of Wands. I feel like, you know, you guys have decided the kind of life you want. You've really carved out a path for yourself, and you're really going for it these days. I'm going to pull you a few more cards. I just felt that. Eight of Swords. Well, you might have felt stuck for a while. Like you were, like you couldn't go anywhere. You couldn't do anything. It might have, like a lot of it, I feel like it was just fears in the back of your mind that were making you feel stuck, and not really something that was actually making you feel stuck. I feel like the Eight of Swords is more of like a card of an illusion almost in some ways. High Priestess. Coupling up with your intuition. Pisces is an incredibly intuitive sign. Like you're very emotional, but that also taps you into the intuitive parts of yourself, and you have a connection to the other side, unlike other people, because you are the sign that rules the 12th house. That is this sign of, like, you know, the unseen, behind the scenes. And I do feel like you're coming in, like, this feels like a card for Pisces. This feels like a very strong card for you, and feeling like you're more in, like, the driver's seat again, like you're more in control of, like, what's happening for you, which I feel like is good, because Saturn moving into Pisces, I feel like is going to, like, bring like Saturn has more of like a, it has like a seriousness to it, and it wants structure and order. And, you know, I feel like Saturn moving into this house is going to like have you guys look at yourselves and look at your lives in a more structured way. You know, this is for the Pisces suns out there, the Pisces risings. You know, I do feel like Saturn is going to be really making you more serious about like how you see yourself as opposed to how the world sees you. And you might be making some changes to that. Fox Spirit, think on your feet. With your intuition coming back online and you guys feeling more tapped in, tuned in, and turned on, I don't feel like you're going to have a problem thinking on your feet. You might have a few things coming at you this month that you might need to react fast, but I feel like it's going to work out for you. I don't feel like it's something that's going to drag you down and hold you down. Cat Spirit, claim your independence. Yeah, you guys are breaking free from like, you know, I feel like it's a mental prison that you were in for so long, and you're coming back into a place of independence and feeling like there's so much out there and so much hope and so many good things happening for you that's all because of the work that you've done for yourself. Time is not wasted. You know, these things that you went through were things that you had to go through. They turned you into the person that you are now. And the thing with reality is we only have right now. The past is gone. You know, other than reframing it with our thoughts and our feelings, there's really nothing we can do about it. And the future isn't here, so it's always like a new dimension that we're moving into every second. So, you know, claiming your independence right now in a place that's not, it's not a place of fear, I feel like is something that will really benefit you at this time. Squirrel Spirit, believe in yourself. Yeah, you should have a lot of self-belief. When Pisces, you're every sign. You have a little bit of every sign in you. You're like the old soul of the zodiac. You know, you've seen it all, you've been there, done that. And that should give you more of a solid foundation. And it can give you more of a solid foundation if you believe in yourself. You know, and you believe in like how you got here and how much stronger something's made you. It will make you strong. Your beliefs really create so much in your life, especially as a Pisces. You know, your feelings are wrapped around your thoughts and your beliefs. You know, and that's how you create things. But your belief in yourself is something that's going to bring in more belief in yourself. Okay, I'm going to pull some cards from the last deck real quick. This is the Light Seers Tarot deck. The Chariot. It's really the as above, so below card. That's going on a new journey. I feel like a lot of you are starting out a new path. You know, this Ace of Wands, I feel like you're going towards something new. Something might have been percolating. It might have been something that you wanted to do for like ever, but you just didn't have the courage to go out and do it, or you just weren't in the right place mentally to go do it. But I feel like you're getting there, like you're feeling it. Eight of Wands. Yeah, I do feel like more of a chatty energy, like you're more ready to go out there and interact with people and like meet people, because, you know, I feel like a lot of you are going to be feeling more solid in yourself if you don't already. Five of Cups. You know, you still might have lingering fears around, you know, people taking advantage of you, but again, like you have that frame, you have a stronger frame, so it's less likely to be broken by others because you're coming at things from a place of taking care of yourself instead of, you know, having a bleeding heart for everybody. Not that every Pisces does. I don't feel it. 5 of Wands. That's 2 5s in a row. That's change. Yeah, you might have a little bit of conflict going on, like internally. You might see a little opposition in what you're trying to roll out, just a little bit. But you know what? I really feel like that's the universe testing us to make sure we know what we want. When things pop up in the way of what we're working on, they're just hurdles that we're meant to get through. And it's to test like how much we want this, how much like we are committed to something, and how much of it we've made our identity, you know, because if it's part of you, you're not going to let something stupid that comes up that's annoying get in the way and like derail you completely, you know, because it's something that you're like fiery about and it's something that you want. You're the Hermit. Yeah. I feel like you're going to have to kind of go inwards when you have these moments of like feeling lack or like indecision or just kind of fighting with yourself. That's a time when you just kind of go in and you say to yourself, okay, why do I feel this way? You know, I don't have to feel this way. And things don't turn out the way that they used to because you're not the same person that you used to be either. Okay. 7 of Pentacles. You know, just watch out for not staring at something too closely that you're working on, like for results, okay? I call this the impatient farmer card, okay? You can't open up the side of, you know, the potted plant and look at the root structure all the time, because that's going to like totally screw up the growth of this. And I feel like it's the same thing with what you're trying to build or accomplish right now, that you don't want to stare at it too closely for progress, okay? It's more about getting lost in, like, the love of what you're doing. It's about the passion that's behind it. It's about the feeling. It's not about the results at this point. It's about you being proud of yourself, doing something, putting yourself out there that you wouldn't normally do, okay? Knight of Swords. You have the Knight of Swords twice. I do feel like you guys are going to be like rolling something out, like talking, doing something like that. Sorry about that. Let's see. 2 of Cups. Yeah. I feel like, you know, I don't feel like this is a relationship reading. I don't feel like a certain sign that's popping out at me that might be like showing up for anybody. But I do feel like your energy is in a place where you feel more comfortable for someone to come into your life, okay? Like you feel like you understand the balance that's needed there from like a give and take perspective. Like you know where you might have gone wrong before, or like why relationships didn't work out the way they did before, because of like there being an imbalance of maybe you giving too much and someone taking too much, or you not knowing how to receive and like let someone do nice things for you. It like, this may not resonate for everybody, but I feel like it's something that might. I'm just gonna pull one more card just to see if the universe has one more message before we end the reading. Skunk Spirit, know your worth. Yeah, it's all about knowing yourself. It's all about knowing who you are, knowing what you will do, what you won't do, and what you won't do for others, and what you won't let them do to you, okay? Knowing your worth. That is huge. All right, Pisces, thank you so much for watching. This was a great reading. I'm really excited for you guys for March. Again, happy birthday, and I will see you guys all again as soon as I can, okay? Bye.